Okay, moving on. We're going to skip over the TA system for a moment. Let's have a look at University Explorer. University Explorer is where we show you all the different places that you're getting applicants from, showing you where how many students you currently have from them, the total number, how many of them are masters, how many are PhDs or certificates, the composite GPAs for the current students. The idea being you can very quickly see how they've been doing. The number of applications you have. And then we've also, on the left, you'll see sorry, no, let me stay on the right here. We have a look at historical, how you've sort of viewed students from this school, sorry. And for those that are new to the system, our information only goes back so far. Any departments in engineering should go back quite a few years. But we can see generally what percentage of students you've admitted in fall, in average, how many you've averaged spring, and we can present that information back to you, and we can show, okay, in this case, you've had one application and you've admitted it. So you've admitted 100% from that school. Traditionally, we've only had like 1/3 of the applicants from that school we've admitted. The DGPs like this sort of information. Some people think it's a little overkill, but it's just it's historical information that you can take and use as you'd like. You'll notice that we have ranks, and some of these will be ranked, some of them won't be. This comes under the idea of, once again, speeding up your application process. So if you've got certain schools that you get a ton of applications from and they've always done well at the school, you'll want to go ahead and rank that school high. It's a simple letter grade, A+ down to F. When you're doing searches for your applications, one of the things you can search on is show me all the applicants in schools that have got a D or lower. And you can very quickly filter out students you just don't want to touch. Or the reverse, show me all the applicants from A+ schools because we want to try and hire them sooner rather than later, or accept them rather. If you drill into each of these schools, actually before I do that, one thing I will note is that we know that school names have been problematic for a long time, and we are working on that. And a good example in this case is looking at Amrita. These are individual entries that the applicants have put in saying, well, I'm from this school. Unfortunately, you'll see that there's a good dozen Amritas, and we believe that most of those are from the same school. The problem is that it will be misspelled slightly. It'll be cut off. They'll not see it in the pull-down list, and they'll hand enter something in. We are working on a project to try and consolidate that. So instead of it showing that I've only had 28 applications from there, you'll see that I've actually got a lot more because it's all the same school. So we are working on that. We hope to have that soon. But for now, it's showing the breakdown of school name by what the students entered or selected when they applied. If you click on the school name, you'll get a breakdown. You can see over time, going back however far we have records for your department. In this case, 2008 for this department. For fall applications, spring applications, generally how many you've gotten, how many you've denied, admitted, etc. You can see under applicants how many applications we have for this semester from this particular school. And then you can also see, and this is the important thing for a lot of DGPs, is not only how many of you accepted, but traditionally how many have enrolled. And that's something that we also try to track so that it's good for trying to guesstimate how many students are actually going to show up. But you'll see here 80+% have enrolled from our admitted. Current students will show you all the current students from that school, as well as how they're doing. It's broken down by PhD students and then MS students. They're doing okay. And then past students will show any students you had that have already come and gone and how well they did. And on the left, you'll just see some information about that particular school. So where it's located, what rank you've given the school, how many applications over time, your general admission rate for fall and spring, as well as that overview again of how the students are doing.